What's going on, guys? Ripper here, back with another redstone video, and today, to start off, we're in a lovely field of beautiful flowers. The 1.7 update, this was really amazing, I would say. Look at this is beautiful. But today, we are in this field, and this extremely conspicuous field. There's nothing really out of the ordinary here, I would say, if you can see, apart from the lag spikes we're getting, which is unfortunate. But I've got a button here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place it down here. We're going to hit it. And you can see we have a piston pop out of the ground as such. We hit the button again. And you can see we take a bit of damage. And we're actually pushed into our secret base. And then if we want to leave our secret base, we go up against the piston, hit the button, pushing against the piston, and it pushes us up to the surface. Then all we need to do, hit the button. It puts the dirt block or grass block back. Then all we need to do is grab the button and be on our way. So here it is. This is the entire design, and as you can see, it is pretty compact. The wiring fits inside a 5x5x5 box. The sixth block is the one you'll have the button on, and the one the piston pushes into, so it's fairly compact and very, very redstone efficient, I would say. As you can see, there's not much redstone to be seen. Only uses 4 repeaters. 4 repeaters, 3 torches, and 1 comparator, although it does use a hopper in there, so it actually is pretty efficient. Oh yeah, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pistons back here, so yeah, pretty redstone efficient, I would say. More redstone efficient than some of the designs out there, I would say, but I'll get onto that. So we have it in its closed position here, and as you can see, it is closed. You can see this piston is pushed up here, the sticky piston, and this is what I call the Jeb door mechanic. So what will happen when we activate it is the sticky piston will retract and get retracted by the 2 sticky pistons, as you can see through the glass there, like a Jeb door. And you can see we have the double piston here. Now, in most designs I see, and that should be a white glass, in most designs I see for secret entrances, they're mostly staircase designs, so you'll press a button and a staircase will pop up. Now, the disadvantage of staircase designs is that you actually need a proper double piston extender. So, like the one I've got here, except this one is a sticky piston, and it's pulling back and pushing a block. Now, for that, you need an extra monostable circuit, usually an extra piston, although these days you can use dropper hoppers, I guess, and usually an extra couple of repeaters. So it's a little annoying, a little more cumbersome. I thought I didn't want that, and I thought I wanted kind of a drop down one where you can drop into a secret tunnel like that. I thought it'd be really cool, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with the design. It turned out really compact, and yeah, I'm quite happy with it. And you can see I've utilized some new, well, these things have been around since the Redstone update, but they're new style T flip-flops, ones where you don't need a piston pulsar or whatever like that. So I've utilized them, and yeah, I should stop rambling on and actually get to the tutorial. So I will do that right now. So we're going to start off today with the single grass block, which is going to be your secret entrance block, the block you will drop down onto to get into your secret entrance. And we're going to place our pistons first. So we're going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Break all those blocks. Place those 2 pistons, a sticky piston, then a regular piston. 1, 2, 3, 4. Break those blocks as well. Place 2 sticky pistons. Break that block and place your final sticky piston there. Next off, we're going to do the wiring for our little Jeb door mechanic here. We're going to grab out our redstone repeater and torch. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And that one is actually going to be our input block. So we'll place the piece of redstone dust and the torch here. Then we'll actually grab light blue wool. We'll go there, here, go there, place a torch, block on top of that, redstone dust, block, redstone repeater set to 2 ticks, and that is it for the Jeb door mechanic. Next up, we're going to do the wiring for the double piston extender. So first off, we'll grab this block out here. And we'll do this bit first. 1, 2, 3. Repeater set to 1. Block. And 1, 2 there. Redstone dust on that. Now on this redstone dust, we want to go like that. We want to place a torch here, and we want to place a block on top of that, and that is the double piston extender done. So the next step is to set up the T flip-flop, but before doing that, I recommend you actually move your grass block or whatever block you're using to retract to this position, because technically the door is in the open state, and when we activate this for the first time, you should see your grass block pop into the right spot, and you'll know if your door is working. So this technically just puts it in the right state for the closing sequence. So onto the T flip-flop, what we want to do is we'll place the comparator first here with a block there. Then we'll place a dropper facing upwards, land on this block, shift, place a dropper facing that way, place a chest there, and a hopper there. And that is the T flip-flop done, I guess. So the very last step is just to place our inputs, and how we do that is simply place a block there with redstone on top of it. You actually need to place a piston here to actually operate the T flip-flop correctly, and place a block on top of the comparator as such. Now our other input is simply a redstone repeater there, 2 blocks as such, like that. And the next block you want to place is what your tunnel is actually made of. In this case, I'm using stone, which is, a common underground material, obviously. And all you want to do is grab 2 buttons, place one here, which will be on the inside of your tunnel, and place a grass block here, or whatever block's on top, and place the button on top of that. And the very last step is to simply open the chest, or actually it'll be the dropper, because you'll probably have a block on top of your chest, which means you won't be able to access it. So chuck this in your hopper, and your door should close as such. So all you should do is cover it up with whatever block you're using to cover it up with, and your door should be good to go. We'll do that, and it should open when we hit that. And we can see it opens beautifully. Hit the button, and we get pushed through like that. And of course you can finish off your tunnel like this if you want, but if you're building this in survival, I assume you already have a tunnel dug out or something. So we can test it the other way as well. Push up against this, like the button, push up against the piston, and we got a bit stuck, which is unfortunate. I want to point out that in some orientations you might get stuck, but all you need to do is just increase the delay on that repeater. The door may be a bit slower, but you won't get stuck. So we can hit that again, and you definitely won't get stuck. So if you're having troubles with getting stuck, just make sure you increase the delay on that repeater. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I had a good time building this, and I'll chuck up the world download in the description if you guys want to check it out. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.